The time has come. Finally. I am so terrible at, those voice ASMRs. Like, no. But today, my darlings, we have the new KAYALI fragrance review. And this is, of course, OUDGASM collection, a part of the OUDGASM collection. So since I have not yet reviewed my entire OUDGASM collection from KAYALI, we're gonna do it today together with these two new releases, which I'm super excited about. They're absolutely beautiful, and honestly, they're nothing that you might be expecting. So let's jump right in. If you are not subscribed yet, please subscribe now. It really helps the channel grow and be shown to other people. So you really melt my heart when you subscribe. Sorry for that box there. This is just to be done kind of a pile, all the fragrances I need to record for you. But we are here with KAYALI today. I got this quite a while ago. I'm sure you've seen it online already, at other influencers' social pages. This PR package is absolutely stunning. Look at that. It's a massive leather cosmetic case, I would say. You can call it a cosmetic case, right? Vanity tray. Vanity trinket? Trunk? What? Whatever. Okay, guys. This is really stunning. It's super elegant. And I'm color matching on purpose. Yes, I am. Because you do those things for KAYALI, okay? You do those things for KAYALI. And KAYALI only. So this is the launch of two new fragrances, Chocolate Oud and Milky Musk. And first of all, look at the trunk. Trunk? No, elephants have trunks, right? English is not my first language though, and I'm sure it starts with T, the word that I'm looking for, right? But let's call it a cosmetic bag. So it's really big, it's leathery, and it's smooth leather. It opens beautifully, it has a great zipper. And what I have to say is that unfortunately, I'm not gonna keep it, because I promised my beloved partner in crime, my beloved boyfriend, that if we ever kindly receive a perfume case, perfume bag, cosmetic bag from KAYALI, it will go to him unless it's pink. It's not pink apparently, so it has to go to him. I promised him, so it's his. This is his little treasure box, okay? But the perfumes are mine. Let's be honest. But yeah, this is for him to keep because he really loves those bags and pouches and all that thing. So I just don't want to break his heart and keep it. I love him too much. And he's so excited because we're going to Cannes very soon together for the first time. And he's gonna pack his perfumes into this KAYALI beautiful box, bag, whatever you wanna call it. But yeah, let's get into the fragrances. We're gonna start with the two new releases that are here, and then we're gonna swiftly move on to the rest of the OUDGASM collection, which is absolutely exquisite, so I highly recommend you stay till the end. So, as I said, this is the entire new thing. They released the OUDGASM hair mists. It's 75 milliliter and they come in every single OUDGASM collection fragrance perfume. I got Vanilla Oud 36, which is perfect because I really love my Vanilla Oud. It's so versatile and very elegant. Where are you? Here it is. Yeah, so here we have the hair mist. Of course, it's great not only for your hair, because it's alcohol free and it's nourishing with some nice oils. It's gonna be perfect for sun exposure. If you are and about on the beach in the sun, you can totally put it all over your skin. What I'm gonna do, because I'm that extra, that crazy, right after shower, I'm gonna spray myself all over with this, and then I'm gonna top it while dry and dressed with Vanilla Oud and other fragrances, because I always layer, never single fragrance. Never single fragrance is on my body. Always more than one. Then in the PR box, we also have some beautiful brochures, and I have to show them to you because they're super cute. They are perfect for beginners, actually, because they show you how to layer each and every fragrance from the OUDGASM collection. So we have the new Milky Oud 30, and they show you that it goes perfectly with, for example, Yambuji Marshmallow and the Silk Santal. So yeah, you have all the layering options for each OUDGASM fragrance with the whole KAYALI collection. So here, for example, mentioned Vanilla Oud. You can mix it with Vanilla 28, Utopia Vanilla Cocoa. I personally mix it with so much more, which I might get to in this video if we have time. So yeah, these are the guidelines for you, which is great that it's in the box. And now on to the fragrances. So the first one is the OUDGASM Milky Musk Oud 30. And this one, of course, comes in your regular OUDGASM packaging, which is beautiful, black and gold, just how I like it. I like them black, I like them gold. You guys know it's sophistication in its purest form. So in here, when it comes to keynotes, we have pink pepper, strawberry cream, incense, suede santal, white musk, and silver oud. And I have to say, this fragrance really surprised me in a good way. It is completely different than I thought it would be when I, imagined it. Because, when I thought strawberry cream, white musk, I thought maybe something along the lines of Yambuji Marshmallow. Absolutely not. It could not be further from the truth. This is a very, very grown, unisex, intense fragrance. This fragrance is very similar to two fragrances that are on the market, but this is actually my favorite one. And thanks to this one, thank you so much, Mona Katan, I absolutely do not have a need to own any other that I'm gonna mention to you and compare. Because this one is truly similar to Tom Ford Santal Blush, but less spicy. Also, it is quite similar to Santal 33 from Le Labo. Again, less spicy, more feminine, more creamy, and you get a gorgeous strawberry in here, which is a strawberry cream. So obviously it's gonna be more creamy, a little bit more girly comparing to Le Labo or Tom Ford. Nevertheless, I love this DNA. I think it is one of the best takes on sandalwood. And here not only we have the suede sandalwood, we have the actual oud in here as well. But bear in mind, this is a very, very beginner friendly oud. I wouldn't say it's a beginner friendly fragrance overall if you're just starting your fragrance journey whatsoever. Then not. Like, think of Santal Blush. It's probably not your first fragrance you go for when you buy your first fragrance, right? This is kind of a complex, deeper scent profile. But when it comes to oud, it's very beginner friendly. It's very smooth, it's very subtle. I would say it's just a gorgeous, smooth, creamy, woody undertone that the oud gives in here. Also slightly smoky, but not too much. I would say this fragrance is maybe not a clean sandalwood, but it's definitely like a milky, just a little bit dry of a sandalwood. It's perfection. It's perfection, truly. I know it's not going to be for everybody, Like if you were expecting something along the lines of Young Bougie Marshmallow or, you know, Vanilla 28, this is not it. This is the OUDGASM collection. This is for the connoisseurs, alright? This is something that you really have to have a certain taste to pick and choose a fragrance from the OUDGASM collection, because they're not as easy. I would say they're very easy to wear overall, but they're not so easy to, you know, understand. Like, oh, this is a fluffy vanilla. Oh, this is a fresh citrus. No. These fragrances are just very complex, and I would say they're extremely interesting and extremely rich smelling, very regal smelling. Do I love this? I absolutely love this. It exceeded all my expectations. I feel like this kind of a fragrance is super complementing to the entire OUDGASM line. Love it. And no, it is absolutely not redundant to own Velvet Santal and this, even though they're both definitely sandalwood based with a lot of musk. They're very different. KAYALI OUDGASM MILKY Oud goes more into Santal blush territory, whereas Velvet Santal goes into more like a tea sandalwood territory. More refreshing, more clean, more summer appropriate, I would say. I would say that they're both equally unisex. Velvet Santal being perfect for your spring summer sandalwood scent, where Milky Musk Oud would be your perfect autumn winter sandalwood or evening sandalwood. It's amazing. Of course, I'm saying sandalwood because for me it's one of the most prominent notes. There's so much more to it. But it will definitely remind you of super popular sandalwood fragrances like Santal Blush or Santal 33 from Le Labo. So this is amazing. Lasts incredibly well on me. I get at least 9 hours of pretty much whole day of perfect wear with moderate plus projection. So stunning. I absolutely love it. Alright, oh, should I give you my layering propositions? You have them on the brochures, and for Milky Musk, they suggest Young Bougie Marshmallow, and yes, that's exactly what I would layer it with. Also, they suggest Silk Santal, which is very heavily used by me, and I definitely do agree, amazing combination. But, of course, your typical Vanilla 28, massive yes. Also, I would say definitely try it with, where are you? Is that you? Cafe Oud. Oh, child. Alright. Next, we've got Chocolate Oud. And guys, don't be fooled by the name. Yes, there is chocolate to it, of course, but it's not entirely a chocolate fragrance. Don't think it's gonna be like Montal Chocolate Greedy or Wicked Good for Galahad. No. This actually reminds me very much, at least in the opening, it reminds me of Angel's Share from Kilian and also Camera Kahwa from Latafa, more so than the original Camera. Yeah. This fragrance is if you like Angel's Share type of fragrance, this is your new best thing, new kid on the block. I hope it takes the community by storm because it really deserves it. So in Chocolate Oud number 11, by the way, 11 is my number and my boyfriend's number. We're both born February 11th. So this, when it's 11, it's always close to my heart, anything. But here we have caramel apple, spiced rum, velvet orris, incense, dark cacao, and chocolate oud. So yeah, it is cacao-y, it is chocolatey, but only after few minutes. It has to warm up on your skin to show the true colors of the chocolate that is in here. I would say it's definitely very boozy, like spiced rum and apple. Just think about that. Caramelized apple and spiced rum. This is fireplace, cozy blankets. If you drink your rum. If you're halal, have, I don't know, some tea, some karak, and wearing this, you cannot go wrong. You cannot go wrong. This one is just as potent as Milky Musk, if not more potent. Again, whole day of wear with moderate plus projection. Gorgeous, gorgeous scent. I absolutely love it. Stunning fragrance. Again, very caramelly, appley, but also very rum boozy, slightly spicy. And the dry down gets into that cacao, chocolate oud kind of a thing. In the beginning, you don't smell it. You only smell it on your skin after a while, which is great because it's not a linear fragrance. It shows you something. It takes you on a journey. I love that. All right. So these are the two new fragrances from OUDGASM collection. And I have to say, I will definitely be using them to death. But I promised you we're gonna go through the entire OUDGASM line today. So let's go further and let's start with the rest of the collection with my first one that I got. I bought it myself. I was so excited. It was OUDGASM Vanilla Oud 36. And now, of course, I have the hair perfume, which is perfect. So in here, we have vanilla sugar, praline. We have some saffron, white musk, oak musk, and oud. This is definitely not like your vanilla 28. It's not redundant to have both, even though you have vanilla in the name. But trust me, they are so different. This one is a super sophisticated take on a woody vanilla with saffron. I absolutely adore this. This smells very niche to me. I would say it's not for everyone. It's extremely interesting. The praline with saffron gives you kind of a sweet, clean feel to it, if that makes any sense. Like a sweet, clean, creamy feel to it. That's the best way I can explain how this smells. It's like, it's sweet, but it gives you some transparency and like a clean accord thanks to very clean musk that's in here. And the saffron that's a little bit aquatic smelling. So yeah, it's like a deep, sweet, yet clean of a vanilla. Very interesting fragrance. You have to try it because it's super hard to explain how it smells. That's how interesting and special it is. I think it's super feminine. It definitely goes into more feminine direction comparing to the rest of the collection. I think I would say this one is the most feminine out of them all. The rest goes more and more unisex. Even though I still think a guy can use it no problem. My boyfriend wore it many times and he smelled amazing. However, yes, it's still a vanilla. So if you want something more on the oudie side, we're gonna move on from that. But for this, it's stunning. It lasts all day. Again, I have no problems with that collection when it comes to the potency. Is that how you say it? The projection, the oomph that it gives. It's really a very dense, thick collection of fragrances, which I love. So yeah, Vanilla Oud, very sweet, creamy, woody, a little bit clean scent that is just incredible and very seductive. Great to layer with the others. So that's the one. Next, I need to talk about one that I do not have. Which is super sad because I really want it, because this is like me in a bottle, but it's sold out everywhere. And actually, recently KAYALI sent me a bunch of their OUDGASM collection. Apart from Vanilla Oud, they sent me their whole collection. But it's sold out. That one particular one, it's sold out everywhere. I cannot get it anywhere. And I really, really want it. Like, if you guys find it and you're in Europe, let me know. I'm talking about Rose Oud. Of course, in the OUDGASM collection, we had to have a typical Rose Oud combo, and here it is. And this one is amazing in particular because it reminds me of like a summery, fruity, fresh version of Oud Satin Mood from MFK, which is like my favorite oud of all time. So think of Oud Satin Mood from Francis Kurjan, but made fruity, more flirty, more girly, and a little bit more daytime. It's still a strong fragrance, but a little bit more daytime than MFK. And in here we have geranium, lemon, and pear, rose, peony, oud, vanilla, and cashmere wood. So obviously, like, me in a bottle. So I'm waiting patiently. I hope it will be back in stock soon because I really, 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 really want to get it. Like, I cannot wait, guys, for Rose Oud. And also a lot of my content creator friends truly stand by this fragrance. So it's not only my opinion that it's very necessary to have it. Okay, we went through Vanilla Oud, we went through Rose Oud, which I don't have. And now we have 3 more OUDGASM fragrances. And I'm gonna give you my favorite one in the end. And now we're gonna go through the most masculine KAYALI fragrances, which are these two. Smoky Oud 07 and Tobacco Oud 04. My boyfriend's personal favorites. He's obsessed with both. These are his favorite KAYALI scents. He has a lot of favorites from the brand, but these, like, are his gem. So let's start with Tobacco Oud, because this one I can still pull off as a girl, according to my taste. I can totally still wear. It's sweet enough. It opens very heavy, but as it dries down, it's totally unisex, and it's actually very, very sweet. This one, it's a gorgeous tobacco with honey and vanilla. It's definitely on a sweet side. And in here, when it comes to the main notes, we have mandarin, white honey, geranium, vanilla, tobacco, and oud. Apart from that, we have some plum, we have some patchouli, we have some benzoin. But the main players here are the honey, tobacco, and vanilla praline oud in the dry down. This is a stunning fragrance. I would say the first 2 minutes might, like, shock you, but please wait with it because it becomes the most sexy, seductive, super sweet oudy vanilla tobacco fragrance. You know, I hate Montal honey oud, so it has nothing to do with that apart from being a honey oud fragrance. It's so much better, 100 times better. If you ever contemplated on getting Montal honey oud, skip it all the way and get KAYALI Tobacco Oud number 4. It's stunning. It's very strong on projection and longevity. You get very, very full bubble of scent. So it's a 10er. Super good, and nobody, I feel like, talks about it. Amazing scent. Then we have the Smoky Oud, right? And Smoky Oud, I have to say, this one I cannot pull off. Unless I mix it. It's sad, because it's so beautiful fragrance, but it's too masculine for me. Unless I mix it heavily with vanillas or rose, especially sweet diamond, pink pepper, then sure. But alone, I never really wear one fragrance alone, but if I wear two, it would be too masculine, too heavy for me. This is a very oudy, very woody, slightly leathery because of Labdanum, boozy scent. So in here we have rum, saffron, geranium, cedarwood, patchouli, oud. Apart from that, we have musk, gaiac wood, vanilla, jasmine, laudanum, as I said. So quite heavy, intense notes, but I have to say it's truly stunning. On a man, it's amazing. Like, if you're a guy, you just have to have it in your collection. You just have to, because this is definitely, this and Tobacco Oud are the sexiest scents you can think of on a guy ever. This is actually very, very similar to my nose to Oud Ispahan from Dior. Dior. That's how you should say it, right? Dior. So if you like Oud Ispahan, but less rose, Smoky Oud from KAYALI, the best. The best. I actually know that Mona herself and her husband are fans of Oud Ispahan. So yeah, this one is definitely in that realm, in that category. If you love Dior Oud Ispahan and you want something that's less expensive, just as strong, just as beautiful and complex, then get this one, which is Smoky Oud number 7. Love, but I have to say, I don't know if Rose Oud would be my number 1 if I had it. But since I don't, this is my number 1. This, it's my mic drop, okay? This one is my mic drop. And actually, I'm so thankful to the team that they sent it to me as a surprise, because I actually asked them to send me those 2 masculine ones for my boyfriend. Since we have a channel together, I want him to, you know, also review masculine side of KAYALI. But I didn't even think of this fragrance, to be honest, that it could be for me. And it turned out to be my absolute favorite from the OUGASM collection. And that is none other but Café Oud 19. Guys. By the way, if you want to achieve the hairstyle like me, just don't brush your hair for a week. This is my precious little gem. This is my precious little gem. It is, okay, I would say, if you want to picture how it smells, I would say it's a mixture between Montal Intense Cafe, that cappuccino, frappuccino, ballerina cappuccina of a fragrance, alright? Sweet. Mixed with Chanel Coco Noir. This is what it is. Chanel Coco Noir and Montal Intense Cafe. Mixed together. Or rather, a little bit, maybe instead of Coco Noir, but I think it's the best picture that I have in my head. Maybe Noir de Noir from Tom Ford also. Think of that. If you don't know how Coco Noir smells, Noir de Noir from Tom Ford mixed with Intense Cafe from Montal. This is what you have in Café Oud. And this combo is to die for. I have Montal Intense Cafe, I have Noir de Noir, and my mom owes Coco Noir. So I could have easily thought about this combination years ago, before my YouTube. Never did. Only thanks to Mona, I'm like, oh my god, these notes actually go together extremely well. Extremely well. To the point that I'm obsessed. This fragrance is super strong, just like these two, the Tobacco Oud and Smoky Oud. I would say KAYALI Oud is another one that's really packs the punch. All day wear with strong projection. And this is truly my favorite. It's very sexy, very seductive. It really does have a prominent, dark, floral, rosy accord. but everything is mixed with not only cappuccino, but also vanilla. You do get some patchouli, the same exact one that you get in Coco Noir and Noir de Noir from Tom Ford, that same kind of a patchouli. And of course oud, very similar oud to the Tom Ford one again. Safe, easy, smooth, non-barnyardy, quite sweet, dry oud, perfect. So yeah, Cafe Oud is my favorite. Of course, because we have these new 2 babies, it might get dethroned along the way, but if I had to pick my top 3 from the whole OUDGASM line, it would be Cafe Oud. Rose Oud we're not counting because I don't have it, so it's not fair. And these two new ones, Milky Musk and Chocolate Oud. These are my 3 favorite musketeers of OUDGASM collection. That is all she wrote, my darlings. I really hope you enjoyed the video. I think I'm gonna lay down because I feel a little bit sick, but I really hope I didn't have a brain fog whatsoever in this video, and it was understandable. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, and again, thank you to KAYALI team for providing me with such beautiful babies that I'm gonna cherish forever. And yeah, that's it, guys. Next video, I know I still have to do the vacay in a bottle collection roundup. I will do that immediately, I promise. I know summer's over. My bad, but I'll do it now. So hopefully see you there.